Alright, today we are analyzing Weki Meki's Dazzle Dazzle. If you haven't watched my reaction yet, make sure you guys go do that. Anyways, let's get started. The spacing, because assuming this is center, either they're a little too far to right, or they're a little too close in. I don't see how it could be any harder to go from where she's going to go from here to here if they moved slightly to their right a little bit more. Boom. 4, 5, 6. Strange and cool at the same time. You're seeing a very fast motion at the bottom, but and then you're seeing another motion. It's like very stop and go at the top. Weird and cool at the same time. Stay on balance and do all that at the same time, because you're essentially you're kicking to get yourself off balance. Ooh, okay. Intentional fingers. It's like the most seductive quad stretch ever. Love that, like these strong, slow texture, almost like a pull with a resistance kind of move here. It's like things are slowly picking up from here to a faster push with a resistance, and then going to much more smaller, intricate movements. From here to a hip sway, to switching it up to something much more smaller. Just the variety of the choreography. Back to bigger movements. That's a nice transition. 6, 7, 8, 1, 9, 2, but that sequence right there is fun. It's very big. Da 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 ba ba boom. Their movements right here are super big, but they're not like over thrusting, doing overkill with the energy. Head movement right there, but they're not like going crazy too much. But it's still energetic and still clean. That part too, with that hip thrust, like you could easily go like crazy. Da, da, da. Fun, simple movement that everyone can do. Good. An example of like good musicality of trying to hit everything and then trying to ride everything right here. So the da da da, and then riding everything through this next part of the vocals. So it's now big motions just riding through it. You can try to hit all the movements, ba 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 ba, and then there's just trying to do like a big motion through like several beats. 6, 7, 8. I love that setup from it's like very going to like giving you all this energy right here, then bring it down, then boom. Let me just see that. I used to do frame checks, I think, like just for cleanliness. Look how big, like these types of motions are big because it's very out there. Again, fun for people who are in the nosebleed seats because the motions are very big and high energy. The very subtle stuff like the hands is really just meant for the camera. People in nosebleed seats can't see that. So just a random frame check. I mean, this would probably be a clarity thing that needs to happen. Like, are the hands flexed or this is just me being nitpicky, but I'm pretty sure they talked about it. But either way, still clean and fun. Da, 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 ba, ba, 3, 1. 8. Fun dynamic right there. It's like just a arbitrary arm wave, and then they hit the angles. Okay, simple and effective. They're just like hitting this angle, wave, hit these angles. This is bringing the energy, man. God damn, the energy is fucking so good and so clean. I love it. And I love the juxtaposition of like just going from like very big movements, big, and then Small and cute. Oh, my favorite part. I'm in love with her performance right now for this section. This is hard as fuck, dude. Because this isn't some basic lower back strength, and maybe a little flexibility to bring your leg up, and some control, obviously control of your with your hips and with your hamstrings. All this is just in theory of what I think would be activated. I actually have to try to do it, but definitely your lower back, that, you know, part of the posterior chain. So having decent strength of your back muscles, and then trying to, it looks like the feet are pointed the whole time, so it can't just be relaxed, because if it's relaxed it might be a slight flexed. So it looks more like an intentional point. Look at that, yeah, being very intentional with their feet. So the flex, so you're now incorporating the calves with it as well to a point. Man, it's simple, but so much goes into it, especially with a group. 7, 8, 1, 2, and then switching on over. That was fun. This is a simple like shape of like rolling over, almost like a downward dog kind of thing. Sit, but it's a huge change from this shape to this shape. From, well, not the rolling over part, from just sitting, or bam, bam. Then they bring their foot, they do a kick to a high hook, roll it out, boom. Cause I do something similar, but I don't go into something cute like that. I do something else. Ba, 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 ba. Oh yeah, this part. You see that she almost loses her balance because so that's the thing with this move, that it's like literally kicking you off balance. This is an example of what happened. She recovered. She's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Yeah, but she played it off with a smile too. Now what I love about that too is like when people mess up, they often show that they have a mess up face. Like they like, oh fuck. But what she did instead is she did a bigger smile. So it's like, oh, okay, nice recovery. Five, 6, 7, 8. Bang. That was fun and cute. Yeah, not much else to add. Everything I said about using the floor, textures, and whatnot. Not much else to say. I feel like everything I'm going to say is just going to be redundant of what I said throughout the analysis. Okay, so next part, which is the performance. All right, so that's it. If you guys want more, check out all the things here. There's more playlists and videos for you to watch. And if you guys want early access or you want requests, links are down below in becoming a patron. I'll see you guys in the next video.